What none of them had even bothered to look into was that this house was never actually theirs to give. And the moment the lawyer smirked, I knew I had already won. I didn't argue anymore. I didn't scream or demand answers. I just stood there, staring at my sister as she grinned like she had won some great battle, because she thought she had. She thought she had played the game perfectly, that she had manipulated our parents just right, that she had outsmarted me, and taken the one thing that mattered most. She had no idea what she had actually done. I took a slow breath. "All right," I said, my voice steady. "If that's how you want to play this." Her smile faltered for half a second, but she covered it up fast. "Oh, it's not about how I want to play," she said. "The paperwork is already done. You can whine all you want, but you can't change legal ownership." She really thought she had me cornered. I turned on my heel and left. I didn't slam the door. I didn't storm out in a rage. I just walked, got in my car, and drove straight to my lawyer's office. Because while my sister might have spent months scheming, she had made one massive mistake. She hadn't checked the actual ownership of the house. The lawyer's smirk. My lawyer, Mr. Reynolds, was an older man, the kind of guy who had seen every trick in the book. When I told him what had happened, he just leaned back in his chair and folded his hands over his stomach. "Let me get this straight," he said. "Your parents signed over the house to your sister?" I nodded. "This morning. And they think they had the legal right to do that?" I nodded again. That was when Mr. Reynolds smirked, a slow knowing smirk, the kind that told me I was about to win. "Actually," he said, tapping his pen against the desk, "that house was never theirs to give." A chill ran down my spine. "What do you mean?" He opened his drawer, pulled out a thick folder, and dropped it onto the desk in front of me. "You want to know who actually owns that house?" I stared at him, my heart pounding. He flipped open the file and pointed to a document. "You do." I blinked. "What?" "Your grandfather left it to you in his will." He slid the paperwork closer. "Legally, that house has been yours since he passed away. Your parents never owned it. They had the right to live there, but they never had the right to transfer ownership." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. All these years, I had assumed my parents owned the house. It had never even crossed my mind to check the deed. I had just trusted that things were the way they seemed. But my grandfather, who had always favored me over my sister, who had seen what kind of person she was, had left the house to me. And my sister had no idea. I let out a slow breath.
Now comment update to tag you on part 2.